All right, here we are at the tool table. I'm going to show you everything on here and what you need. This is the cardboard that you're going to use at your tables. You want to make sure that as you're carving, you never have the striped part up, because the blue is actually water soluble, so you will end up getting blue on your sculpture. I'm guessing you don't want that. So you always have the white side up. They're pretty battered, and that's okay, but you'll carve directly on here so you protect the tabletops. And then when you go to clean up, you'll be able to hold this down underneath the side of your table, scrape anything off the table onto the cardboard with your hand, because sometimes stuff flies a little bit, and then take that over and using both hands, actually cup it and pour all the remnants into the trash. Don't hit it a bunch though, because then you end up getting plaster into the air, and that's not good for you to breathe. Here are the wood-handled carving tools. Sometimes I'll refer to those as Nijis, and that's just because that's the brand. So not every wood-handled carving tool is a Niji, but you can see this one is. Again, that's just the brand. And I'll talk more about the types in a minute, but I've divided some of them. These are the same things. This is just divided and undivided. And this is what you'll do the bulk of your carving with. You may also want to use a yellow-handled rasp. We'll talk about those. Ignore the fact that a couple of those are yellow-handled. When I refer to the yellow-handled rasps, this is what I'm talking about. Now the wood-handled tools and the yellow rasps, those are the only tools you should keep in your trays. Everything else I talk about should not be kept in your trays. So again, the wood-handled Nijis or carving tools, the yellow-handled rasps, those you can keep in your trays. Other tools that are over here, we do have the Sureform rasps. Sureform is another brand. It's more like a cheese grater type. You see it's got little holes through it. All of these things are sharp though. Don't run them over your fingers. Don't stab yourself. They are sharp and you need to be cautious with those. These are sharpening tools. These are the small double-ended black rasps. So you can use those as well. Again, we'll talk about all of those things in a minute. These are the more specialized little carving tools. Those are more for finish work. And then we've got wire brushes. I'll show you how to use those as well. But those are the general tools that we'll be using for this project.